What are you capable of when motivated by love? Our next guest found out for herself, and she built a family through adoption. And then she wrote a book about it. It's called Unadoptable: Faith Beyond Foster Care. And I want you to meet the author, Janelle Molony, who is joining us this morning. I am so glad that you're here. You know, we often focus a lot here at ABC 15 on adoption and foster parents and children. Your story is very unique, and I think it's a lot of information and guidance that a lot of parents don't think about. Tell me about David.
David is our son through foster care, and we met him sort of as a babysitter or respite provider. He came to our home when his prior foster family had essentially decided they did not want him, and they left him. And so in the course of our foster time with him, we discovered who he is: the good, the bad, the scary, the amazing, and we fell in love with him.
So you fostered him for 6 or 7 months, right? You decided, I love this child. He's mine.
Yes.
He's mine. And it sounds like he loved you back as well. You went in to actually sign those adoption papers. But first of all, let me just say, in that 6-month period, you discovered that David had some issues. He had some special needs.
Absolutely. A lot of people would call them severe. And maybe in the medical field, they'd call them a dead end. He'll never be able to do this. He'll never be able to do that. And that just wasn't a good answer for me. I didn't believe it, and I still don't.
They gave you an out when you went in to sign the papers. What went through your mind at that moment?
I was outraged. Can you imagine you fell in love with this person and then some other person said, just kidding, you don't qualify. You never signed up to be a special needs parent, so you don't qualify to keep this child. It was heart-wrenching, and outraged is what we were.
You said that had you given birth to David, that of course none of this would ever be an option. None of this would go through our mind, do we want to get out?
Right. The choices that are presented to foster parents are outrageous. We would never consider, if you had given birth to a child with special needs, you never consider saying, oh, no, I don't want this one, pass. Never. So the fears that are surrounding, are you able to do this? Are you capable? They're not necessary.
Let's talk about parents out there who are considering adoption, who might find a David. What would you tell them?
I would tell them that your child is your baby. It's your first priority, and there might be people that say, you know, you don't know how to do this, or you didn't know how to do it last year, and look at you, and they're going to put pressure on you to become a super mom, and you become the perfect parent for that one child only. Like, go into this with blinders. It's me and you. And that is why the relationship is strong and successful.
I think it's important to mention that you do get a lot of support from the foster care system, right?
Yes.
Tell me, that is partially taking some of the fear out of it, is there are groups and opportunities for you to help David be successful.
Yeah. So there is a monthly stipend that you receive based on their medical needs. So if they are higher in need, there is a higher amount to cover those costs. The insurance program covers anything you can think of medically. Jacob's Law provides mental health care to them automatically. And now Jake's Law, which just passed, delimits, I don't know the word, takes the cap off of how much mental health care they can get. So you are provided all of these resources, and that gives you hope for the future. Absolutely, no need to be afraid.
And unfortunately, David experienced a lot at a very, very young age, but you've been mom for some time now. Tell me how you vision David's future.
Oh my goodness. He is the most compassionate person I know. He has big feelings for things that I would just pass up. He notices the little, he notices those that are hurt. He wants to become a foster or adoptive parent in the future too, because he's experienced what he wants to give back.
I can tell he's taught you a lot.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing your story. Her book is amazing. It's a must-read for anyone contemplating adoption or fostering. To learn more information about Janelle and her book, we have it on our website, sonoranliving.com.